guys, it's Kerry. Lots of your favorite marine animals and marine reptiles. Let's take a look. There'll be fish such as sharks, marine mammals like blue whales, turtles, seabirds, invertebrates, marine reptiles, and much more. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Nautilus. It is a pelagic marine mollusk of the cephalopod family Nautilidae. Their shells are generally smooth with compressed or depressed wall sections. Ammonite. These mollusks are more closely related to coleoids like the octopus, squid and cuttlefish than they are to shelled nautiloids such as the living Nautilus species. They are excellent index fossils linking the rock layer in which a particular species or genus is found to specific geologic time periods. Pleuroceras ammonite. It has a planulate shell with a quadrate wall section bearing strong radial ribs ending in ventrolateral tubercles. Blue grouper. They are found in the coastal waters of southern Australia. They have a thick body and heavy scales and thick lips. Sea star. They have bony calcified skin which protects them from most predators. They have the ability to regenerate limbs. There are a few species that can grow an entirely new sea star from just a portion of a severed limb. Spiny lobster. They have developed other arms to aid defense, such as sharp thorns all over their body and 2 horns on their head. They are able to produce a loud defense screech by rubbing one of their long antennae against a soft part of their carapace. Lobster. They have enormous, unequal and specialized claws which help them to defend themselves, attack and catch prey. Their sharp carter claw enables lobsters to tear their prey, whereas the crusher claw, which is larger and dented, is used for crushing the food up. When lobsters lose a claw, a new one grows up with the next molt. Lobsters can only mate after the female molts. Before that stage, the female releases pheromones into the water to let nearby males know that she's preparing to molt and mate. Males will fight for the female, and the lobster that wins the fight will take the female into his cave and protect her from predators. Once she has shed her hard exoskeleton, the male gently turns her over and pierces her abdomen with his first pair of pleopods. He deposits sperm packets into her sperm receptacles. These she will store for up to 15 months before she releases eggs. King crab. They are a taxon of crab-like decapod crustaceans, chiefly found in cold seas. Because of their large size and the taste of their meat, they are a popular food item. Sally Lightfoot crab. They are brightly coloured coastal scavengers found in the Galapagos Islands and across the western coast of South and Central America. Tanystropheus. Its extremely elongated neck measured 3 meters, longer than its body and tail combined. Piranha, with its sharp teeth, is indigenous to the Amazon basin. Goblin shark has a highly protrusible jaw containing prominent nail-like teeth. Moray eel. They live in rocky, intertidal areas, coral reefs, mangroves, and any sandy or muddy-bottomed area. Trilobites are a group of extinct marine arthropods. Trilobites were among the most successful of all early animals. Orthoceras, this means straight horn. It is a genus of extinct nautiloid cephalopod. The surface of the shell is ornamented by a network of fine lyrae. Belemni is an extinct marine animal. This Jurassic sea creature was preyed upon by aquatic animals, including some dinosaurs, and was the ancestor of modern-day cuttlefish. Salmon, they are anadromous. They hatch in fresh water, migrate to the ocean, then return to fresh water to reproduce. Homing behavior has been shown to depend on olfactory memory. In the Pacific Northwest and Alaska, salmon are keystone species, supporting wildlife such as birds, bears, and otters. Salmon are rich in nutrients from the ocean: nitrogen, sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus. Elephant seal are large ocean-going earless seals. The reduction of their limbs helps them to be more streamlined and move easily in the water. Manatee is a large, fully aquatic, mostly herbivorous marine mammal. Sometimes they're referred to as sea cows. Dugong, Australia is home to the largest population. The Great Barrier Reef provides important feeding areas for this species. Weedy sea dragon, these fish are slow-moving and rely on their camouflage as protection against predation. The largemouth is the largest of all black basses. The upper jaw or maxilla of a largemouth bass extends beyond the rear margin of the orbit. Mako shark is a large, fast-moving oceanic shark with a deep blue back and white underparts. Prawn or shrimp, they are small aquatic crustaceans with an exoskeleton and 10 legs. Horseshoe crab, they live primarily in and around shallow coastal waters on soft sandy or muddy bottoms. Basking shark is the second largest fish in the world. They spend most of their time near the surface, swimming with their extraordinarily large mouths open, filtering out their preferred prey. Mating is done via internal fertilization, and females give birth to live young. They have conical snouts and large gill slits behind their mouths that almost encircle their heads. On the front area of each gill arch, basking sharks have gill rankers ranging from 10 to 12 centimeters long. They have strong caudal keels located on their caudal peduncles, followed by crescent-shaped caudal fins. Basking sharks migrate mostly based on the abundance of plankton. In the North Atlantic Ocean, basking sharks migrate north while food resources remain high. As the amount of plankton begins to decrease around the beginning of winter, basking sharks then move southward in search of new areas to feed. Xiphactinus. It grew to about 5 meters. It had large jaws and strong front teeth for catching slippery prey. Pliosaurus, I call this one Predator X. They had large teeth up to 30 centimeters in length and jaws that would have been devastating against large prey like plesiosaurs, ichthyosaurs, other pliosaurs, and quite possibly giant fish. Kronosaurus is an extinct genus of short-necked pliosaur. Its teeth grew between 7 and 30 centimeters. They are conical in shape with no cutting edge. Catfish, they're named for their prominent barbels which resemble a cat's whiskers. They are found in freshwater environments, though most inhabit shallow running water. Queen triggerfish is a reef-dwelling triggerfish found in the Atlantic Ocean. Whale shark, they are a highly migratory pelagic species distributed throughout the world's tropical seas. These giant zooplanktivores are usually found in coastal zones with high food productivity. Whale sharks are solitary and are strong but slow swimmers. Tylosaurus was a large predatory marine reptile. It lived during the late Cretaceous period. Tylosaurus was one of the larger mosasaurs. Unlike the earlier pliosaurs, which relied upon their flippers for locomotion, mosasaurs relied upon their tails to propel themselves through the water, and Tylosaurus was certainly no exception. Its body shape was adapted to be as hydrodynamic as possible. This, combined with a long sloping skull, resulted in a large reduction in the amount of resistance that Tylosaurus experienced as it swam through the water. Mosasaurus is an extinct group of aquatic squamate reptiles. Mosasaurus was equipped with robust jaws capable of swinging back and forth and strong muscles capable of powerful bites using dozens of large teeth designed for cutting prey. Its forelimbs were shaped into robust paddles to steer the animal underwater. Its tail was long and ended in a downward bend and a paddle-like fluke. Great white shark. They mate in shallow water, away from feeding areas, and continually roll belly to belly during copulation. The male's sexual organ is called a clasper. It is located on the pelvic fin. The female has a genital opening called a cloaca. The male will insert his clasper into the female's cloaca, releasing sperm and fertilizing her eggs. This usually happens while the sharks are swimming parallel to one another. The male will hold on to the female with his teeth, often inflicting bite marks along the female's body. Great white sharks are ovoviviparous, which means eggs develop and hatch in the uterus and continue to develop until birth. The great white has an 11-month gestation period. Great white sharks can swim at speeds of 25 kilometers per hour for short bursts and dive to depths of 1,200 meters. Megalodon. It is regarded as one of the largest and most powerful predators to have ever lived. Their teeth were thick and robust, built for grabbing prey and breaking bones. Kemp's Ridley hatchling. They reach maturity between 7 and 15 years of age. Anglerfish. They are bony fish, named for their characteristic mode of predation, in which a modified luminescent fin acts as a lure for other fish. Coelacanths. They are nocturnal piscivores that feed mainly on benthic smaller fish and various cephalopods. They are passive drift feeders. Angel shark. Their unique features are the rounded tip of the nose, the 7 gills instead of 5, and only 1 dorsal fin. Anomalocaris. They are extinct. They are distantly related to modern-day arthropods, including crabs and lobsters. Cuperoceras was a genus of nautiloid cephalopod from the Permian period that resembled a spiny ammonite. Cretoxyrhina was one of the largest sharks and a formidable predator in the late Cretaceous seas. Crocodile. They eat mainly fish, turtles, birds, and other small animals. They capture water animals in their jaws with a sideways motion. They seize land animals by the feet and drag them towards the water. After crocodiles mate, the female lays eggs. Some types can lay up to more than 100 eggs. Green sea turtle. They are one of the world's largest species of turtle, weighing between 65 and 130 kilograms. Hermit crab. Hatchlings are born in the water and remain there for a time. They molt up to 6 times to reach full crab form. Humpback calf. Ichthyosaurus. They use their fins for swimming. They lived in the sea and were incapable of returning to land. Their tails had a large crescent-shaped fin. Leatherback turtle. The leatherback shell is leathery. It feels almost rubbery. Liopleurodon was a large species of pliosaur. It was an apex predator in the Upper Jurassic seas around 160 to 155 million years ago. It grew to about 6.5 meters and it was a relative of Pliosaurus and Kronosaurus. Lobster. They have 2 big claws and 8 walking legs. Megalodon ruled the seas from about 17 million years ago up to almost 3 million years ago. This colossal predator reached lengths of up to 20 meters. The only marine animal ever to outweigh the massive megalodon is the blue whale, which weighs up to 200 tons, which would be just more than double the size of megalodon. Its jaws could open wide enough to swallow 2 adults standing side by side. Giant squid. Along with their cousin the colossal squid, they have beach ball-sized eyes. Their eyes are the largest eyes in the animal kingdom and are about 10 inches or 25 centimeters in diameter. Their big eyes help them to spy objects in the dark depths where most of them live. Blue-ringed octopus. They are usually nocturnal, emerging at night to hunt crustaceans and small fish. The brightly coloured rings are a warning to would-be predators. Blue sea dragon swallows air bubbles that allow it to float on the ocean surface upside down. So the interesting blue and white colour is actually the bottom side of the blue dragon. Seahorse, they come in many colours, varying from grey, orange, brown, yellow, red and black. Shrimp, they will eat algae, dead and living plants, worms, fish, snails and other dead shrimp. Cuttlefish, Coelursuchus, Basilosaurus, Basilisk, Octopus baby, Sea star, Kronosaurus, Mosasaurus, Axolotl, Emperor penguin and chick. Horseshoe crab, Nautilus, Ammonite pleuroceras, Ammonite brevitoceras, Orthoceras, Belemnite, Trilobite, Zephactinus, Helicoprion, Sea elephant, Manatee, Sea lion, largemouth bass, salmon, piranha, sailfish, red-eared slider turtle, goblin sharks, narwhal, weedy sea dragon, pufferfish, koi, axolotl. These Mexican salamanders are amphibians that spend their whole life underwater. They are able to regenerate lost body parts. Piranha, their strong jaws hold sharp triangular teeth that meet in a scissor-like bite. Hawksbill turtle, they have a pointed beak which resembles those of birds. Females return to the same nesting grounds where they were born to lay their eggs. Right whale, they are baleen whales with bow-shaped lower jaw and a head that is up to 1/4 of the body length. They measure up to 18 meters in length. Sperm whale, They have the largest brain of any living animal. The longest recorded dive for a sperm whale was in excess of 2 hours. Swordfish. They prefer shallow coastal waters and even swim in freshwater river systems. Swordfish eat fish and crustaceans. The saw is key to catching and killing prey, in addition to its use as a weapon or digging tool. The saw, or the rostrum, has small pores that can detect electric fields produced by prey. These amazing animals are made by Jamie. There is a green tree boa, a pufferfish, a butterfly, and a blobfish. Jamie, you might like to add something in the comments below about how you made these animals and what products you use for making the actual animal, and then what paints you use. Keep up the good work and thank you very much. Please stay and watch another video with me. I love to read all your comments. Thank you for watching my video. See you again soon. See you guys in my next video.